Hello there and welcome back to Mystery Case Files Ravenhearst. Now last time we explored more of the house and did a whole load more of the hidden object screens, found a whole bunch of items and unlocked some more of the puzzle pieces and the journal entries. Now this isn't as involved as I thought it was going to be. We're alright. It's the first one. It was back when, this is way back when they were like new things. They have come a long way since then. They're a lot more involved. So, current story is our lady Emily. Anyway, our journal writer. She came to England from America and fell in love with a local guy who asked her to marry him. She said no. She felt guilty, a little bit guilty. He started building the house. I'm assuming it's this, obviously the Ravenhearst mansion. And some poor fellow fell off the roof and perished. That happened. I don't quite know how that fits into the grand scheme of things. I don't know whether it's the sort of a curse or something like that. So that happened, and then in the next journal entry she got a letter saying that she had to go home because her dad was sick. That's basically where I left off. I have no idea what revelation this whole story is going to have, because it all seems very basic so far, like straightforward. And I'm curious. I am curious. So again, a really short intro because I don't know what else to say. Basically, I don't know what else to say. Oh, while we're on, because I said I would do it in the next video as well. The drink of choice today, I have a little bit of Pepsi here because I need the caffeine. I need my caffeine fix, and I don't drink tea and coffee. And obviously also a big ass jug of water because it is hotter than Satan's butt crack over here at the minute. And unlike America and a lot of places, we don't really have air conditioning in our houses. We are brick-built houses designed to keep heat in, which is great. Absolutely fantastic in the winter. Absolute nightmare in the summer. For that reason. Anyway, that's a side tangent. It is very hot here today. After I finish recording, I need to go back out and water the garden yet again because it is incredibly hot. And I've just planted a rose bush. I've just planted a rose bush in the garden. I might, obviously, when I'm editing this, I might see if I can put up a picture of it in situ up here somewhere. Maybe in this box. Maybe in this box right here. I'll see if I can put a picture up that's not going to give my location away. Anyway, side tangent and all that. Let's just jump straight back in. So please grab your favourite drinks and snacks, curl up somewhere comfortable. Come hang out with me as we jump straight back into Mystery Case Files Ravenhearst. Right, so we are back in, and I'm going to reread this. I'm sure I read it at the end of the last episode. I'm going to go over it again before we jump straight back into the more object screens. We need another 45 clues. I received an unfortunate letter from home. My father is ill. Mother did not write the details, but she requested I return to Iowa as quickly as reasonably possible. My sadness and apprehension threatened to overwhelm me, but I'm doing my best to keep that darkness at bay for now. I will speak with the headmistress before I make arrangements for travel. I must also inform Charles that I will take leave of England for a spell. If not for good, it will sadden me a great deal to leave my new friends behind, and I'm quite frantic with concern for my father. It seems that unlucky events have been surrounding me of late. I don't know about unlucky. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, so let's close. Let's go back in. Let's find some more stuff. We have 45 clues. We're going to start on the first floor. This time we're going to go first floor, second floor, third, and then grounds. We're going to mix it up a little bit. Let's go front porch. 8 in here. And we have 42 minutes to look for it. Look for the stuff. So, we need to find a shell, a clef. That's a musical thing, I think, isn't it? We've got the double clef. I just found it. Sorry, I just found that one thing, a clef. Star, a honey dipper, a QP. I don't know what a QP is. I don't know what that is. It's a QP. Ice cream, rose, and a clarinet. Now, ice cream right there. The QP, I might have, it's a, okay. A QP apparently is a baby. I don't know how that works, but we're alright. Oh, clarinet. We need to find a clarinet. We need to find a star. Star? We need to find a shell, a honey dipper, a rose, and a clarinet. Answers on a postcard. Which one are we going to be looking for at the end? Which is going to be the last one that we'll find. I'm gonna put money on. Oh, there's a honey dipper. Sneaky. Probably going to end up being the clarinet. I get that feeling. And now that I've said that, I'm probably going to find it straight away. Because I don't fully remember what a clarinet looks like. I think I know. But do I really know? Got an igloo back there as well. I don't know what you are. Nothing really behind my head. There's a tap, there's a bunny rabbit. Clarinet. Right there. That, my friends, is a clarinet. I was wrong. So it's either going to be a rose or a shell. Probably going to be able to find a shell quicker than a rose. Rose, no, never mind, it is a shell. We're looking for a shell. And I have an itchy ear. Oh, shell. There. I was looking for like a fan shell, not a conch shell. Right. So, but to clear that area. It's shoved us to the 3rd floor. Going first floor, dining room. So we're back in this one. So frog, 2 bells, a pen, a soldier. There's a soldier right there. 2 beetles, a top. I'm assuming spinning top. Seahorse and a machine gun. Machine gun right there. I seem to remember doing this one before. I remember this kind of list. Beetle. Oh, beetle. Oh, that's a fishing lure. Beetle. Rubber chicken. Mushroom right there. See, that's sneaky. Oh, it's seahorse. I can see what's that. Orange, lolly, knife. Beetle. 1 beetle, we need 1 more. That looks like a shrimp. That's going to be a sneaky one. That looks like it. That looks like a shrimp, doesn't it? Beetle. That made a different noise. Frog, 2 bells, a pen on top. So we've got... I've seen a bell. Bell? No. I mean, that technically is a bell. There's a bell. You find a 2nd bell. That's a peppermill though, isn't it? And behind my head we have a bicycle pump. We have a wheelchair. The wheel of the wheelchair. need to find a spinning top. Oh, there's a second bell. So a frog, pen, and a top. I'm sure we've seen a frog. Obvious. Obvious things are obvious. A pen and a... well, got the pen. So now we just need a spinning top. I'm assuming spinning top. I might be entirely wrong. And a clown. Drum. Bananas right there. Also, does it actually mean spin top? Like, I'm just assuming spinning top. But is it like a top? Like a jacket kind of top? Can't be. Also, I realize that bottle doesn't have a... looks like it doesn't have like an opening at the top. Oh, spinning top, where might you be? Timestamp if you find it before I do, which is highly likely. I'm just not seeing it. Wait. Is it going to do me like that? Top? That was sneaky. That was sneaky, game. Right, first floor's done. Let's go second floor. Oh, the taxidermy. We've never been in this room before. And yes, that's a prairie dog. You know, something I never thought I would ever say or want in my life. That is what looks like a prairie dog with a fez singing or performing on a harmonica. I didn't know I wanted one in my life until just now. Right, these clues in the scene. So we need bacon, a seashell, dagger, paper airplane, heart, obelisk, headdress, evil face, headdress. Has to be that one. Bacon, up at the top there. Steak. No. Also, a beaver riding in a canoe is another thing I didn't know I wanted. Tongs. Dagger. Found the dagger. Seashell. Oh, look at Buddy as well. How cute is he? I don't know if I like that noise. There's our little trash panda as well. There's a duck down here. You can see his beak. Right, heart. There. Golf ball. We need to find a seashell, a paper airplane, obelisk, and a face. Evil face. Now, the question is, what does an evil face look like? Genuine question. What would an evil face look like to you? Because that ain't an evil face. That is not an evil face. I found the seashell though. We've got a hammer. We're looking for an obelisk as well. Also, I just noticed that guy as well. That prairie dog with a little teeny little pistol. Yeah, that's bellows, isn't it? Yeah, bell, croquet hammer, obelisk. So we need a paper airplane and an evil face, whatever an evil face looks like. Oh, peg. Evil face? I wouldn't call that an evil face. That just looks like a face. And there's a paper airplane right there. Nice. That one wasn't that bad. That was alright, that one. So that's the second floor done. So now we're on the third floor. Go to the study. Have we been in here before? I don't think I've been in this screen before. I don't remember it. So, we are looking for a wagon wheel. Right there. I was going to say probably one like a wagon wheel, not a wagon wheel. We have a thing over here. It's like a two round biscuits with marshmallow in the middle, fully coated in chocolate. They're called wagon wheels, or jammy wagon wheels if you have the jammy one. You know, the jammy ones are kind of cool. I actually like them. Or they don't have nearly enough jam in anymore. It's a piddly amount of jam, which I'm not happy about. So there's a hand right there. Anyway, sorry. We're looking for a wine bottle, a postage stamp, artichoke, eyeball. Look at that eyeball. Ragdoll, grapes, and a lobster. There, well, there's my lobster right there. Weird dagger, weird corkscrew. Grapes? No, raspberries. They're raspberries, not grapes. Obviously, olive, cucumber. Not a cucumber, actually, maybe zucchini. There's the eyeball. Look at that eyeball! I don't even know where that reference. I don't even know where that comes from. I just feel the need to say it like that. Artichoke. So we're after wine bottle, postage stamp. Is a postage stamp going to be on a letter somewhere? Oh, postage stamp just there. Looking for ragdoll. Who doesn't love a good ragdoll? Ragdoll? I don't like that. I don't like ragdolls. I don't like dolls in general. It does creep me out. Alright, so wine bottle and grapes. Which one we're going to find last? Oh, we're going to find the grapes. Oh, wine bottle. No, never mind. We're going to find the wine bottle right there. So we are looking for grapes. And of course it's going to be the last thing that we find. And if the game has taught us anything, we could be looking for the word grapes as well. Or grapes. What a lovely hat. Should I had grapes for hat. 13 more to do. So, again, still on the third floor. Back into the library. Oh, it's one of these. Okay, it's a puzzle lock. The road to this location contains an elaborate puzzle lock. Solve the puzzle to gain access to the secrets behind this door. So that's our handle. I don't know what this is for down here. We do have a lighter that we can raise the temperature of something with. We can raise that. I'm assuming that's to connect to something. We can change the time. Do we match? Wait, do we match the time to the clock there? So, 5 to 8. That gonna stop? We matching all these times. Do we just have to set these spinning? Okay, I think I might get that. Right. And then that's gonna get that one. So these are all power this clock. And get a code for it. Okay, so our next one, should we do this? Should we do that one? It's not connected to this. Let's do this one. So that is that one on 8. That one on 7. Yes, okay. So that is 10 past 9. Oh wait, I didn't even realize we're getting the unlocking these. So 12 o'clock. Got that. Okay. Oh, I don't know what we're doing with that. Right, so let's just do the rest of these times. So let's do 4, 2 more. So we must have to get that one as well. So let's just do that right now. 3:30. Okay, I was slightly off on that one. So 9 and 5. Okay. So what's happening with these? Baby. Oh, okay, so we're just got to find salt or opposite. Wait, is it opposite? I don't know what's going on with this thing. I don't know if I like that. Fire and ice. Okay, so we're doing opposite. Okay. So fire and ice. Rabbit and tortoise. Tortoise and the rabbit. We're looking for male. There we go. Male and female. Angel and devil. And we need to find a sun. As in sun and a moon. Can we... Oh, there we go. Pull that one. So now what? Hand. These ticking clocks are annoying me. Okay. Hand. Papers. I don't want that postage stamp happened. Oh, trying to give me a clue. I don't think I want a clue right now. We've got 2 hands. Paper star. I don't know what this means. Genuinely don't. Can't do anything with good old Abe there. Wait, is this, wait, hold on, is this the number? Is this a number code? 5 2? Because it's 2. That could be 8 though, because it could be corners. Or 7, because it's got 7 corners shown. 7 points. 6. Point star. 4 leaf clover. 3 triangle. 5 fingers. 3. Okay. That took me a second. That took me a second to process what that actually was. Okay, we're in the room at the very least. So we find a globe, sea star, mouse. That's got to be a starfish. Mouse, turtle, hammer, rubber boots, army man, and lantern. Well, there's the turtle. Got bug, dragon, tower, sea star, rubber boots, army man. Blast knees off right now. Ticket, no, globe, right there. Good old globe. So we need a mouse, a hammer, and a lantern. We're going to find the... Is it going to be the mouse? That, no, it's not going to be the mouse because the mouse is just there. So which... Is it going to be hammer or is it going to be the lantern that we find last? Lantern. Hammer. It's going to be the lantern. Again, if you spot... Lantern? No. If you spot the thing before I do, timestamp it, let me know. Lantern. I glossed over that one twice. 5 more from here, so just got the backyard, got to get 5 from in here. Got quite a few thingy. Oh, we're looking for an S. Of course we are. So we need to find a pick, a can opener, an alligator, a hanger, an S, a lantern, a bunny, and a trash can. Any 5 of these. Bunny. A pick, which is that one right there. Alligator. Trash can right there. One more. So which one are we going to find first? A can opener, a hanger, an S, or a lantern? Can opener. Credit to you if you said can opener, you had a 1 in 4 chance. And we're out. See, we're out. We're in with clues. Corner piece. You're not like that. You're part of this. You have a clock, so you're part of that. I'm assuming that's a teacher. Maybe it's Charles actually. You're in the top left-hand corner. You are part of the bedpost, so you're right here. Brush down here. What's that? I was going to say it's part of the door, but I don't think it is, you know. Wait, there? Yeah. Clearly go there. So we'll have a bit of a, looks like an apron right there. You're here. You're over here. We have some brick. You are not there, but you're down here somewhere. Right there. Part of the door, you're here. You're bricks, so you're this corner. You're in there. You're down here. You're a bit of an arm. You're armless brush thing. You're at the top. You're down there. We're on a roll. And you're there. You are there. You're an edge piece, so you have to be down there. We've only got 2 more edge pieces to do. You're right in the doorway. There we go. You finish off that. You're in there. You're across there. And I wonder where this one goes. Right there. We got on a roll there. I like that. Entry 8. I must return home. The headmistress was quite compassionate regarding my situation. She offered to pack my belongings, but I could not let her. She's already done so much, gone far beyond what her duties dictate. Charles did not react in such a manner. I informed him that I must leave and that my father is ill and my family requires my presence. He is greatly upset. He nearly went into a tirade. A bit of a weird thing. He made an attempt to flatter me, I believe, with the explanation that his new home will be named in my honour. Must wonder... We're going to read it on the next page. There we go. He made an attempt to flatter me, I believe, with the explanation that his new home will be named in my honour. I must wonder if he is attempting to secure my return to England, to him and to his home. I must prepare my departure and cannot think of such things right now. So I don't know whether it's all that rosy. I think he's a little bit obsessed. I'm going back in. So let's do tower. Or should we go, wait, we'll go grounds. Grounds, first floor, tower. Back into the garden. So we need a ladder, a pistol, a wood clamp, a green lantern, right there. A pitcher, a hula hoop, a travel mask, and a red cabbage. Red cabbage right there. Doggo. We're not looking for a doggo though. Look at that eyeball right there. Look at that eye. A hula hoop. Right there. A wood clamp. Pistol. Ladder. Got a fork right there. That's not going to help. A matchbook. Fan. So you need 3 more. Wood clamp. I could have sworn that was a wood clamp right there. Ooh, travel mask behind my head. Itty bitty. Itty bitty little bit right down the bottom you could probably see. We've got on this side we've got a rake. Oh, you can see that. You can see that. Down here we've got a postage stamp on here. There's nothing really in this area, around behind my head. That's right, so wood clamp and a pitcher. Pitcher being a jug, correct? Or is it a different? Oh, there we go, pitcher. So that just leaves the wood clamp, which I thought that was a wood clamp right there, but apparently it is not. Wood clamp, no. I clicked on that. Tell me I'm not going insane. I did click on that multiple times, didn't I? Right, so where were we? Grounds again? Yeah. Garage. I don't think have we been in this one? I don't remember. Oh, don't jump. Right, so we need a hand, a slingshot, a pencil, a party hat, pocket knife, whisk broom. Whisk broom? That one might be tricky. A sundae and a snake. Bananas. Seeing what we can find. I don't think that cat does not look happy. Get another shrimp. Also, is that a beaver or is that... I don't know what animal that is. But with the horns it looks kind of cool. I do like it. Right, hand. Slingshot. Snake, right there. Something has to break the ice. I don't know what a whisk broom is.
This is not my home.
Slingshot? There we go. Hand. Just behind my head, right here. I've got a jug of wine in here as well. Pocket knife. I know I clicked on that. It kind of looked like a pocket knife. Oh, pocket knife. Where would I be? Popcorn? No. We're looking for a Sunday as well. I would never call that a whisk broom. I don't know what you would call it, but I would never call it a whisk broom. That seemed really bizarre. Brute soldier. Lightning bolt right there. Shame we don't need one. Pencil. Got a cleaver. A pineapple. The other pineapple. Some dinamite. Again, some of these are quite tricky. Pen knife. Yeah, pocket knife. I'll take that. Right, so a pencil, party hat, and a Sunday. Party hat. Now is it going to be the pencil or the Sunday last? Excuse me. Sandwich. Again, it's one of those, I don't know what kind of Sunday. I know what I think it looks like. But whether actually it is what it looks like. It is what I thought it was going to look like. So we'll just need to find a pencil now. Like, legit find a pencil. Pencil, pencil, pencil. There it is. Sneaky. Can you see? Well, I've just pointed it. Right there. Sneak. Sneaky, sneak. Right. First floor. Service quarters. I was going to say, is this a new one? But I don't think it. I remember that. I remember that horrific thing right there. Right. So we need a film reel, hand drill, a mirror, stocking. Also known as a sock. I thought that might have been it right there. That looks very sock-like. A bell, a pick hammer, pistol, and a handprint. Well, handprint right there. Hand drill right there. We can probably find the pick hammer. It's basically like that one right there. Also known as a rock hammer. Film reel. I would have thought that one would be obvious, which it kind of is. It was up there. A mirror, a stocking, a bell, and a pistol. Where will be a mirror? Because I just use a pan usually. Mirror. Need 9 more. So I've got 3 more in here. And then 5 from the next area. I swear that looks like that should be a stocking right there. Bell? Yeah. So it's just pistola and a stocking. Oh, pistol. Just leaves a stocking to find. No, stocking just looks like a snake to me. Or snake, like a... Oh, Santa stocking right there. I don't know why I was looking for a different one. A different kind of stocking. And then lastly, we need 6 from the Widow's Walk. Then we get our next page. So we need to find binoculars, flower, sombrero, a pepper, fly, a goose, a pigeon, and vice grips. A lot of birds up here. Cookie? No? Oh, no, cookie. A sombrero. Someone better be wearing that. Bolt cutters. Oh, sombrero. I was looking for something red and brown. I don't particularly know why. Binoculars. Binoculars. Flower. So we need to find a fly. Goose? Of course it's a goose. Pigeon. I don't know why I didn't notice that guy before as well. So vice grips, a fly, and a pepper. Vice grip. I think I remember what one of those looked like. Though I haven't seen one yet. Army men right there. Now, pepper. Is this like a chili pepper? Or is this a vice grip? I would call that a grip. Like a vice grip. I will not let you out. I think we're interested in keeping you in. Where the heck's the fly? It's the other thing I'm looking for. Uh, 2 minutes. All my days will run out of time. I do one more thing. You know when you just completely tune out and then just kicks you back into gear because like we have 2 minutes to find one item. Fly? No. Pencil 1. Vice grip. Okay. Oh my days. We're going full in here. We need to be quick. We're up there, 1 minute 25. If we fail this, buttocks, I don't know if I'm going to do this or not. Hand. We're not going to do it. We're going to fail. I'm totally going to fail. I don't know what happens when we fail. "40 seconds. I don't like it. I don't like this noise. 20 seconds. No, not a cat and hex chance that we are doing that. Okay, try again with different clues. Oh, okay. Okay, so we'll just reset. Oh, we need to do another. Oh! Alright. We need to focus in. We need to lock in. I'm probably just going to skip redoing these hog screens and I'm going to go back to the thing, hopefully with a better time. Right, so we're back in our last one. We've managed to get back with 15 minutes to spare. So we just need to quickly do this one. And then we only need 6 clues in here. And then we can reattempt that other puzzle. So we need hourglass, suitcase, a lobster, wire clippers, pepper, saw, pipe, and a tomato. Now we know the hourglass. Hourglass right there. Just sneaking behind my head right there. Wire clippers.
This is not my home.
Ooh, pepper. Tomato right there. And so 10 and so I think that is. I might be wrong. We need 2 more from these 4. The compass. File. Wire clippers. Can we find any wire clippers? Pair of scissors. We need to find a lobster as well. Right there. One more thing. Again, which ones are going to be? What am I going to find first? Pipe. Right there. Now we've got 13 minutes to do this puzzle. We're not in a huge rush this time. I can't believe we failed. Part of the dress, this part. Her knee. Also, I'm wondering who's she. And obviously that looks like Charles. Got a bit of frill right there. You are part of... Is it this? Maybe not that. Maybe this side. Oh. You know, I thought that was part of a wood frame. It's part of a bloody hair. There we go. That's part of his hair. Right there. You're part of that. You are part of this. Bit of a strange spot right down. That's a bit of a weird shape. That looks like kind of a little bit like Gru. From a profile of Gru. Down there with that weird ankle. In here. There we go. You're in there. You're down there. You're in there. You... There. You're part of the door frame. You have a rounded bit without the buttocks. There's the buttocks. Right there. Door frame. Have another cuff bit. But these are the hand. Oh. That's part of his hand. Shoulder. Picture frame. Corner piece. Last corner piece. You're in there. You're in there. You're definitely in there. You're in there. Which leaves this one being in here. Much better the second time. Much better. We did just skip the scrolling text because I completely forgot about that and I had to click next. We're just going to go, because we've got it really here, it's much easier. I'm feeling unwell and retired shortly after dinner this evening. I'm certain that my malaise is the product of sad goodbyes and the stress of leaving England so abruptly. Also, she hasn't left yet, okay. It's probably apprehension regarding my father's condition. The ship upon which I booked passage to New York has already departed without me. I've contracted a high fever and find it difficult to stand for even short periods of time. Curious. Sorry. Find it difficult to stand for even short periods of time without intense vertigo. Concern for my father's health has gained a friend in my fear for my own well-being. Charles has graciously offered boarding and attendance within his newly completed manor until I'm well enough to make the long journey home. I wonder if he's poisoned her. It's possible. It's possible. Can we blast off 45 clues and get another page? Let's do that. Right. So let's go from the top to the bottom. Whoa, I don't think have we been in the basement before? We haven't been in the basement before. Let's go from the top in the attic. Straight in with a secret door. We've got 41 minutes. We're alright. The door of this location contains an elaborate puzzle lock. So we've got 3. Seven. 4. So 6. 4. I didn't expect Buddha to sound like that. Okay. I don't know what those are for. That's definitely a clock. Okay, so that unlocked that one. Oh, okay. I think I get it. We need the sword pointing to 6. So this is the snake. Okay, so this is the object that we need to turn to point to these numbers. That's why we go sword to 6. Skull is 10, so we need a snake. To 10. Also that's kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like doll heads at the best of times, especially ones that look at your pointer hand. Right, so pointer is to 4. Can I go to 4? That to 7. A N. Oh, okay. So backwards. There we go. Okay, we're just gonna not question that. We're fine. Also, immediate creepy ass doll in the pic. Look at that! Look at her! Look at that face! Especially with a cigar. A doll smoke. That's even worse. Sorry, I'm forgetting we're on time limit. Eyeglasses, a hook, a padlock, a rib cage, lovely, a whale, a boomerang, a vent, and a crescent moon. Well, there's a vent right there. I don't like that doll at all. Like, that's just a big old no. That's just a big no. Crescent moon. There we go. A boomerang. That's a lacrosse racket. I might be wrong. It's definitely lacrosse, so I can't remember if they're called rackets. Padlock down here, right by my head. I don't know what that is. Fortune cookie right there. Gas mask. Let's just find ourselves a rib cage right there. Eyeglasses. She's also. I'm trying not to look at her. She's freaking us out. I don't know. She seems to be staring at my soul. And there's eyeglasses. A wheel. A boomerang and a hook. Again, answers on a postcard. Which one we're going to find first? Boomerang. So we've got a whale and a hook left to find. Well, there's a hook. So that just leaves the whale. Probably one of the biggest things that you can look for. So it's that. That's just a fish. That just looks like a regular fish. A whale. Where? It's got to be something like small. Oh, right there. Thank you, Alec. I never want to go there again. So we're going second floor. Guest bathroom. We've been in here. Seashell, handcuffs, hourglass, dragon. I remember where the dragon is. Camera, fan, muffin, and ashtray. Muffin. Like that. Camera. Now we're talking... oh, seashell. Now we're talking fan as in... like a paper fan. Not that. Hey, there's my buddy. Paper fan. So we need handcuffs, an hourglass, and an ashtray. Ashtray. I mean, straight out the door for ashtray. Caterpillar. Still need the hourglass right there. Need to find the handcuffs. We need to find an ashtray. You can't go home right now. We're busy. Handcuffs and an ashtray. Necklace. I'm going to say that they're handcuffs there, but no, it's a necklace. I just saw the chain, like, hangy things. Pineapple right there. I mean, we can just disappear into another area as well. I wouldn't have said that looked like an ashtray, although the handcuffs are right beside it. I don't know what that looked like. That didn't look like an ashtray. Okay, first floor. So let's do parlor. We need a water valve, a microscope, a basket, an egg beater, a teapot, a tomato, a duck, and a scrub brush. Teapot. Water valve. I'm assuming that's a tap. Egg beater. Tomato, whichever you prefer. Microscope right there. We need a duck. Canard, however you want to pronounce it. Oh, duck right there. So we need a water valve. I think I know where the water valve is. Right there. Basket right there. Just leaves a scrub brush to find. Doesn't always help. Scrub brush. Can we scrub the floor with a burger? Actually, I haven't had a burger in a few days. Although I'm having some gammon, I think, for my tea. I'm gonna cook a gammon. Have some tomatoes for my tea. If I ever find a scrub brush. There's bound to be something incredibly obvious somewhere. Incredibly obvious, like there. That looked like it there, because that looks like bristles. I can't click on too many times because it ends up flagging as a spammy thing and shuts us down. Well, takes time off us. Oh, scrub brush, where would I be? I've never not found everything on the page yet. I've never left and went to a different area of the house. Scrub brush right there, blending in with the bloody curtains. First floor, kitchen. We're going from the top to the bottom. So we need copper piping, a skateboard, a candle snuffer. We found that already. There's the candle snuffer right there. Sunday, a chestnut, a meat cleaver, a telescope, and an elephant. Elephant. Not a telescope. That's a hoard. Copper piping. Skateboard. Padlock. Oh, we need meat cleaver still. Still got quite a few to find as well. Chestnut. Yeah, there we go. Gas mask. We need copper piping. I mean, that looks like pipe. Telescope, oh telescope, where would there be any copper piping in your telescope? Sunday. We're looking for ice cream. Lion. Sunday. There we go. Telescope, a meat cleaver, and copper piping. Copper piping. Meat cleaver, or telescope, and telescope. Meat cleaver. And last but not least, a telescope. Somewhere incredibly well hidden, I have no doubt. Or it's going to be like so obscure, like an obscure spot. Telescope. Sneaky. Sounds like a pipe to me. Right, so our last two. We only need 13 to do pantry. I'm sure we've been in here before. Definitely not been in the other one. Right, so spatula, a pretzel, a letter. Could that be a letter A? like an actual just a letter, or is it a written letter? Oh, a baseball bat. A syringe, a lightning bolt, a bazooka, a light bulb, and a mouse. Lobster? No. I got really tired now. Oh, light bulb. Mouse. I mean, we've got a pipe there. Spatula. All the kitchen tools there, but no spatula. A wonky wrench. We're looking for a letter. I guess it's a mail letter. Like a one that you post, or is it up spatula? Or is it literally just a letter A? Physically just a letter. Pretzel. So bazooka, lightning bolt, syringe, or lightning bolt. Thought that was on the counter. Umbrella. No. Bazooka. Boots. 25 minutes remaining. Bazooka? I mean, that's an army guy with a bazooka. Does that really count? It says we're looking for a letter as well. Now we're looking for an envelope letter. Or are we looking for something else entirely? Like just a letter. Oh, I thought that was a box. That's a letter. So we're just looking for a syringe now. If I were a syringe, that's where I will be, right where my cursor is. 6 more. In the surveillance room. We have been here. We have been in here before. I remember it now. Fly, calculator, baseball, razor, TNT, cake pan, dial tone. Wait, dial tone? How is that an object? And a bandage. How's that? How's a dial tone and how's that a thing? Oh, cake pan. Okay, I'll take it. That looks like a barbecued rat. Dynamite. Fine. Fly, baseball. Walkie-talkie. No. Pills. Slingshot, nuts. Okay. Pen. Cookie. Hammer. No. I don't know how we do dial tone here. Alright, so apparently dial tone's just a phone. One of the old school phones. Calculator. One more. Just need one more thing. Bandage. There we go. I will call that a sticky plaster, not necessarily a bandage. Right. So we have 21 minutes, plenty of time to do this. Top corner. And are we in there? No, we're not. What do you? Oh, bit there. Yeah. That's part of your back. Is he gonna be a crazy not crazy person, it's probably the wrong word. Oh, there we go. Is he poison her to kidnap her basically to stop her going home? I mean, strange things have happened. It's entirely possible. You're there, aren't you? Well, there. You have to be... Can't be up that one. It's not that. Oh, wait. This isn't a corner... Wait, I thought this was a corner piece. It's not. Because that top edge now is not straight. Bottom edge there. You're there. Bit of angle. A bit of paper. It looks like a leaflet of some variety. I don't see any like scrapbook bits. Like that looks like a sheet of paper on that left hand side. Oh wait. In there? No, it's not. Oh, we'll have to come back to that one because I can't see it straight away. You're in there. You're in there. You're in there. You're in here. Right, so you have to be down this side. Right there? Yeah. So, in there. So we're in the basement. You're in there. That's the bottom of the chair. You are... not that way. Not that side. So it has to be either down like there. You're up the top. You have to be there because process of elimination means that one is correct. Tools. Ooh, I didn't quite grab that right there. Go this corner. You have to be in here. He's looking a little bit like angry, if for want of a better word. Again, says that. Which I don't get where that is. Wait, it's not. Hold on. I thought that was a bit of paper. That's his bloody elbow. Alright. There we go. Nice. Entry 10. While my malady goes undiagnosed, I am left to search medical encyclopedias for comparable symptoms. Although many have passed from yellow fever, I am thankfully not experiencing evidence of its presence. Charles takes good care of me, but lately has become rather withdrawn, and I often hear peculiar sounds from his workshop, and he appears to be keeping odd hours. My accommodations are pleasant, and I spend the greater part of my day resting in hopes of regaining my strength. When possible, I enjoy exploring this wonderful stately manor. Charles has built a most beautiful, albeit cluttered home. That is very true. He has a bit of a hoarding issue. He appears to take great pride in procuring an absolute hoard of varied non-essentials. He's very much a hoarder, and I believe he might be involved in how she got sick to stop her going. He maybe got her sick, poisoning her in order to stop her from going home. If that is the case, this is taking a sinister tone. One that I wasn't fully expecting. I don't know where it was going to lead. However, like I said, we're going to leave that here because I'm going to go big me while we talk about this. Due to work-related incidents, I've had no neck. Well, I think I had a half-hour nap earlier on. But due to work-related incidents, I have not had that much sleep, and I'm starting to really doze off. You may have noticed while I was in that jigsaw puzzle that was happening. I think editing me's probably cut a lot of it out, or most of it, if not all of it out, unfortunately. But I was dozing off in that last bit. So I'm gonna go grab something to eat. And I'm going to relax for a little bit because it's too early for me to go to bed. Too early. So, the wonderful world of me right now. That caffeine hasn't helped. So, like I said, I'm going to leave that here. I'm going to go relax. I'm going to go have something to eat. I'm probably going to have gammon and tomatoes because I need to use the gammon up. Again, information that you may not be interested in, but that's what I'm having gammon and tomatoes for my tea. Because I like gammon and tomatoes. It's nice. If you've never had it, I find gammon and tomatoes much better than gammon and egg. I will say that. Anyway, food aside, I'm on fumes here. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please let me know in the comment section below. If you are new here, feel free to come hang out, come check out some other stuff that we'll have going on. We would love to have you here. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you again for all support. It is much appreciated. If you want to help me out, because I noticed 87% of you are not subscribed, you can hit that subscribe button. It is free. And it will do me a solid favour. Genuinely. Help me out a great deal. Also, just coming back every week or every time, that will help me out as well, equally as much. So that's a free thing you do. If you do want to go above and beyond, though, you can opt into the membership stuff down below. If you grab a tier 1, you get your name up on the wall. If you grab a tier 2, you get your name up on the wall and you get early access to the videos. You know, if you're interested in that, by all means. If you're not though, don't worry about it, because memberships are always appreciated and are never mandatory. Also, please remember to be a light in the dark for someone, because you never know when a single act or word of kindness can change someone's day or life for the better, or in ways that you may never understand or never even know about. Remember, your words have power, so use them wisely. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, and you all know what's coming. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And as always, just see you on the flip side. Bye bye.